What do you do in the evening when you don't know what to do? Read a book, play a game, every night is just the same. What do you say if I tell you how to keep from feeling blue? My advice is good to take and it's easier to do. When you're all alone, any old night, and you're feeling out of tune, pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, you'll be feeling better soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get under the moon. Look, look, look at the stars above. Look, look, look at those sweeties love. Oh boy, give me a night in June. I mean it, all you got to do, any old night, when you're feeling out of tune. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. When you make a date any old night, gonna meet your sweetie soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, that's the only place to spoon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Walk, walk, kiss and then walk again, talk, talk, kiss and then talk again, oh joy, sweethearts are all in tune. I mean it, when it's raining out, stay in a room, but on a lovely night in June, here's what to do, sweetie, and you just get out and get under the moon. If you're with a girl and she is cold, says she doesn't want her spoon, don't you feel blue? Here's what you do, just get out and get under the moon. If you feel a kiss and she gets sore, she'll forget it mighty soon. Don't stop to fret, she'll learn to pet when you get her under the moon. Indoors, there's not a thing to do. In-laws walk in and out on you. Oh boy, sister and brother too. I've tried it, just take my advice. If she is nice, nice as any night in June, just take her hand, she'll understand, and get out and get under the moon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the first Sunday live stream of 2021, as usual. James is clickety-clacking.
Yep, I am.
Test clacking, a couple of test clacks. How's everybody doing tonight? Hello, everybody's here. Mark, Josh, Zach.
What the hell are they
Mark
talking
again.
about?
Reginald. They're talking about getting mosquito bites on your penis if you go and pee outside. That's the last thing I saw. I'm like, well, I'm out of this
It's
conversation.
already started. We're 4 minutes in. We haven't even kicked people off yet.
And just let everybody know, of course, YouTube is probably going to kick everybody off. Just refresh your page and come on back in and play your Stream Loose cards and all that kind of bit. Tonight will definitely be for sure, and no Stream Loose cards can fix it. A short stream.
Yeah. Maybe 45 minutes, because why not?
Why not?
I'm tired today.
I'm already yawning. I was telling James, I've been moving more Hurricane Sally tree debris from my backyard for 4.5 hours, and my back is shot.
Yeah.
I've taken 2 extra strength Tylenol, so I may just pass out right here.
I just said Jabby to Jabby. I didn't even say hi. That's how
Hey,
you.
Jabby. I guess Jabby's on Facebook, or I don't know.
Yeah, he
So,
is.
yeah, we're definitely into 2021. It is January 3rd. Hey, Danny. How's everybody doing? How is everybody's New Year? New Year's Day? Oh, I know. I just still can't believe that New Year's in the United States of America is one big Kia commercial. That was very sad. Very sad. But as promised, we're going to start trying to get back into some haunt news. Still kind of slow at the moment. But I don't think there are any haunted attractions open. Normally they've done their bit for Christmas, and January is a month to recoup. I know that once again the Halloween and Party Expo and HauntCon was supposed to be in about a few weeks. They're doing virtual registration. The New Year's feels just like 2020 still. Well, yes.
That's a crazy thing, isn't it? Like, why?
Yes,
Why
it
though?
does. I mean, I totally, get through 2020 and yay 2021, but we are still in the transitional pandemic thing. So, um,
I don't even know if
and
we're honestly in transition. We're just kind of cruising at this point. It's not even like, hey Tiffany, how are you?
I guess, hey, Tiffany. I guess transition wasn't a good word. I kind of meant just it's still pandemic, but it just no longer is the 2020 pandemic. It's now the 2021 pandemic. So we've transitioned into the
Yeah,
following year.
I think we're gonna ride this pandemic wave at least through the end of this year.
Yeah,
I mean,
especially if we don't.
that's what's gonna happen.
It's like purgatory. It kind of is. Um,
Whoa.
but more like a hell than stuck between heaven and hell. But if the United States, well, if the world really doesn't get their shit together with getting the vaccines out, this is now just becoming ridiculous. With just, I've had 10 months to figure this out. I knew they were going to have to shoot us out with something.
Tiffany said, "I'm good, MD. How are you?" Shouldn't
I
say anything
am
to me. Whatever though.
I am super good. Well, she could just scream at you. I'm good, Tiffany. Hopefully y'all had fantastic Christmas and New Year and all that sort of bit. And welcome to 2021. COVID's going to be around for quite a while. Not for any particular reason except, herd immunity takes a while. Forced herd immunity takes a while, especially if you got here in the United States 40% of the population that cannot or refuse to get the vaccine.
Oh, we should be losing viewers right about now.
Oh my God, everybody! Bye, everybody. Because
Yep, we're down to 3 watching currently.
the bells have tolled.
It's right on time. Oh, hey mom. Since I know she's on Facebook.
Hey, Ellen. Ellen, how you doing? Thank you for guest DJing on New Year's Eve.
Right?
That was fantastic. Yeah, it'd be nice if COVID could end just like Ebola, just ba-bam, but it's not. Just stay safe. Zombies or something would be cooler. I'm still voting for a super volcano. I think 2021 sounds good for a super volcano, personally. If you're gonna do it in a natural sort of ash cloud kind of way.
I'd be good with Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Stay Puft Marshmallow would be cool. Now, oh my God, now I actually would love to have some marshmallows. Shit. I've had some weird cravings as of late.
She said, "Good, no problem, anytime." LOL.
Fantastic. It was brilliant.
Kyle said Krampus gonna have a real long list last year.
Keith, I believe so. And hey, Keith, I believe it. I believe the YouTubes did boot everybody.
Yeah, I think they did.
It only takes one super volcano. I'm going for the Yellowstone caldera.
Yep.
I think it's time. I think the Yellowstone caldera needs to just give it up. He says we're about 6 weeks away from the start of wildfires, so there's that to look forward to. You're all Martians would be cool. I'd be good with Martians, but I'm voting for the super volcano.
Reggie's got all kinds of problems out there in California, man. He said, "Don't say that. I'm in California. I don't want to think about wildfires. Just got cold." So we can't have super volcanoes or fires because California already has them.
Well, I think that we pretty much know that the super volcano, at least the ash plume, would actually go towards the East Coast first and then just circle the globe. So you'd have a few minutes.
My mom said she has some marshmallows. She can drive them down with her mask, but you're going to have to get them out of the trunk, so.
I'll bring my my trick-or-treat satchel. Florida wildfires. Cali is its own world. That is true. It would totally block out the sun. And then that would be that. And then we'd all be like Mad Maxing everywhere. Or it'd be more like the Matrix, except like not really fun.
Tiffany said, should we start taking bets for what the top 2021 hoarding item is going to be? I can tell you right now, it's probably GPUs. I had an easier time finding toilet paper than I do a damn GPU right now.
Let's see. What would be the top 2021?
Bug
I'm going to say
it's I guarantee you it'll be something stupid like fucking bug spray.
Bug spray. Shit. I don't know.
Hoarding items are going to be sunflower seeds and Chris Gaines CDs. Did he actually have a CD though?
Who?
Chris Gaines.
Chris Gaines?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure you've jinxed us all by asking.
That's going to be 2021. That's how we appease the volcano god, is by throwing the Chris Gaines CDs into it.
Yeah, no shit. Everybody to eBay quickly. And of course, there's the expected question from Keith. He'd like to know what a
GPU. I feel like I should have the conversation I had with you before we got on the stream, but at the same time, I feel like his brain would literally ooze out of his ears.
No, Keith's going to have to learn some electronic-y things. I think 2021 needs to be the year of electronic-y things with the Trio of Terror. Dan's gonna take my parents' iMac to the Genius Bar on Tuesday. Sorry, that's gonna be real fun. What's wrong with it, Danny? Just out of curiosity. He has a Chris Gaines album. What's wrong with the why are your parents? Wait a minute. Did they just get the iMac? Who just got an iMac on my Facebook page? Nope, it wasn't you. What's wrong, Danny? What's wrong with the iMac that you got to bring it to the Ding Dong Bar? I'm in the Genius Bar.
My mom said, not toilet paper. I have it hidden under the bed. It never goes bad. Kyle said he was already on eBay, and yes, he has the CD.
Well, you go ahead and bet that 50 cents with free shipping. And we'll reimburse you. It shows a loading bar and then cuts off again. That's a thermal issue. Sorry about that.
Yep. That's a pretty common thing with those fuckers too, isn't it?
Yeah. How old's the iMac, Danny? What year is it?
She said it's old. Or, well, I'm sorry, not new. No, she said old. He said buy a new. I told you, man, I'm tired. I'm worn down. I tell you what, though, it was rather hilarious. My mom went with me to to the Micro Center today for that when I was looking for that GPU.
Right.
But we were standing in that gigantic ass line. I was telling you, she goes, I had no idea there were this many nerds in the world. She goes, I thought you were kidding when you told me we needed to leave early because you thought somebody was going to buy it from out from underneath you. I was like, people take this shit seriously.
There are tons of nerds, but the real nerd fun was in the 80s and early 90s when computers wise.
What the fuck is a Micro Center? It's a center for ants, Keith.
Danny, it's a 2010 or 2011. Is it a 27-inch iMac? I'm going to guess it is. If it's 27-inch iMac, and it's never been opened and serviced, it's going to be full of dust and dusty type dust things, and it's a thermal switch. It's a thermal problem. So you can take it to the Genius Bar, and it'll be like, "Ma'am, this is out of warranty." And they're going to give you a price on diagnosing it, and literally you're going to get screwed, and they are going to open it up and probably tell you need to buy a new one, when all it really needs is, if on a 27-inch iMac. By the way, welcome to Hunters Anonymous tech support, everybody. If it's 2010 2011 iMac 27-inch, the front screen is actually magnetically sealed. If you have a suction cup, you can actually very carefully take the front screen off. It's powerful magnets that hold the glass on, and you could literally just blow the shit out of it and put it back. But they're going to try to force you into buying a new one because they're not going to want to deal with it.
That's why they're geniuses.
So, yeah. Anyway, the more you know. The more you know. Okay.
Keith had an ant farm. Go ahead. Finish that Apple thing. Finish that one. I didn't even see that one.
Right. Also, Apple's when having a thing, they just had to settle a lawsuit about bricking their old phone software, so you had to buy a new one. Yeah. Or slowing down the processor because the battery couldn't take it anymore and all that stuff. And then, of course, now it's coming out that they've known about child labor over in China for 3 years, or the Philippines, wherever the hell it is, and never did anything about it. All right, go ahead. Sorry, James. What?
Oh, I was just reading the thing that Keith said about he had an ant farm. He broke it with a stick, threw it in a kiddie pool.
Hell yeah. MD, I'll be out there tomorrow. I might try to work on it myself and show you. The thing is, if it's booting up, then the power supply is fine. If you're getting a loading bar and then it shuts down, then it's getting too hot too fast. And that's almost always on those genres of Apples. It's called the thermal switch, and it's designed like, oh, I'm getting too hot, so I'm going to shut down to save myself. And if it's never been opened and never been cleaned, the vents are on the bottom of it. They get sucked in through the bottom and shoved out of the slit on the top. And literally, they become nothing but dust traps. So if you look on YouTube, you'll see that like a suction cup on both sides of the top of the glass, you can actually pull the front glass off ever so slightly, and then take your finger and very carefully pull it off and set it to the side. It's literally magnetically held onto the front of the Mac. So, and then you can clean it really, really good, and put it back, and it'd probably run fine. Anyway, the more you know. Okay, there's a lot of talking about ants.
There's a lot of ant conversation. Yeah, I don't think we need to. I don't think we need to read that anymore.
Nah, no more ant stuff. That's fine.
4 Horsemen goes live tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central.
Cool. All right. I watched a movie with my parents Friday called Horsemen. It was not good, but it had Dennis Quaid in it, so he's a good actor.
It's a Mac, not an Apple.
Is that from Keith?
Of course.
Okay, moving on. Four Horsemen. Just kidding. The Four Horsemen with Ric Flair.
Danny, toss it
There
in
was
the
a
kiddie pool and clean that sucker out. It'll be fine. Yeah,
yeah.
that's what it is. You dunk it in the pool and then throw it in a bag of rice. You'll be perfectly fine.
I'll tell you what, a 2010 or 11 27-inch iMac is so heavy, it will sink very quickly and clean itself very quickly.
What's the topic of conversation for the Four Horsemen tomorrow? So is it the Four Horsemen now, not the Trio of Terror? What's the deal with that?
Am I misrepresenting?
I don't know. We may have to change things around now. There's four of them.
God. Wow, evolution.
You could very easily work for Geek Squad.
I just need a hammer and a little kiddie pool. Keith, you'd fit right in because that's pretty much what the Geek Squad does.
That's exactly what the Geek Squad does.
They sure do. So, well, that's cool. So it's no longer the Trio of Terror; it's the Four Horsemen. We need to know these things. We must be informed.
Oh, so it's only when David goes on, it's the four. Well, you gotta come up with some more graphics if you're gonna be changing names and stuff on certain nights.
Yeah. No shit.
Come on, guys, step up your stream game.
Damn, we gotta know these things. Danny, if there's information on that thing, and you bring it to Geek Squad,
you can count it gone.
Geek Squad. Wait, where are you going? The Genius Bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Genius Bar doesn't give two shits about your information. They may just outright tell you anything we do to this, we'll probably lose the information on it. Let me know. Well, here, let me give you a little advice, Danny, about the Genius Bar. When you bring it, you tell them what's going on, and you beg them to not, if they're going to work on it, to please don't wipe it clean. There's no reason to. They may tell you there is, but I don't think that error is a PRAM issue, but a PRAM reset might fix it, which you can do at home. You may want to try it first, but I don't know if there's data on it. They may tell you some crazy ass, like if they tell you that they need to replace a logic board or something, just say thank you and just take it from them and go away. And then we'll talk about it later. Oh, let's see here. I don't know if PC hard drive, the Max hard drive are the same, but I just had to get a new SSD hybrid from my laptop. Well, yeah, 2010-11 iMac isn't going to have an SSD or an SSD hybrid.
Oh man,
it'll just have.
I was looking at some of the new NVMe chips. Oh my god, 2 terabytes. I need one. I don't know that I can spend myself for like on a fucking $200 for it, but maybe.
Why you gotta be so rude?
Stream card. I'm not a huge fan of SSD hybrids myself. I think just one or the other and just keep it that way. Keith, of course, is what the fuck is a solid SSD? That stands for solid state drive. WNV. Who said WNV?
I said
that's a Windows Meta video.
NVMe.
Oh, okay. My bad. Jesus. Obviously, I should have put on the event page it was going to be Tech Hour.
We should just do a damn tech hour. We'd more talk about there than we do haunt shit.
Well,
right
that would
now.
be that's the next project. Third stream. Danny says, I'm hoping I get someone who cares a little bit about me. Gonna do my makeup and try and look cute. But I'm gonna message you tomorrow when I can try to get it to turn on myself. Okay, Danny. Give me a second. Let me read. I'm getting pissed off. Why are you getting pissed off, Keith?
Because he hates
Oh, I hate
technology.
technology. I'm only going off what my sister is telling me about it. Anagrams. It's a disk drive. A CD deck. I'll be doing my first sculpt
Maximus
soon.
6
Gonna
wants
make it.
to
That's
shout
cool.
out,
Uh-oh.
goodbye to 2020. May this coming year bring us all something good and may our goals be fulfilled.
Stream loop.
Hey, Max. What's up, man?
Hey, Max. And nobody else over there is brave enough to take it in. I was volunteered. That's funny. Do ghost stories. We do need to do something like that. Reggie has an uncle went to MIT. I have to know some terminology. Well, Danny, when are you supposed to bring it? Oh, when are you supposed to bring it tomorrow? What time? And you can go ahead and tell me your pretend Eastern time, and I'll pay it.
Thanks for your 10 packs, Reggie. You're
Thanks,
a
Reggie.
madman.
Because you may try to reset the PRAM. The PRAM may actually that's actually really easy.
Don't give Keith that kind of ammunition, please.
PRAM. PRAM stands for parameter RAM. Or parameter random access memory.
Oh, yeah, the Chris
Reginald
Gaines coming.
Cornelius played this
Oh, yeah,
card
Chris
because they are an
Gaines.
asshole.
I'm gonna look see if I can find a Chris Gaines on eBay. Now I just want a Chris Gaines eBay CD.
NVMe non-volatile memory express. It's like the quickest hard drive you can have.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. What'd you say, James?
I was explaining to him what the benefit of a NVMe is.
Ah.
And they're so cute and tiny.
Why are you feeding Keith? Because Keith is just going to rage on and snap his flip phone in half.
Vic's going to do his first sculpt soon. He's going to go big or go home. Just make sure you copy somebody's sculpt. That way everybody can bitch about it.
Don't you dare don't do an original sculpt, or we're gonna have to fire you or something.
Hey, Trevor.
Who are we missing? Let's see. No Nick tonight. Don't see him. 13. Hope they're doing all right. Still there. I programmed real good. Mm-hmm. Definitely gonna copy. All right.
You should just start doing all of his magnets.
But just make them a little bit different so we can also all say that you really didn't.
Just make them slightly larger.
Oh my goodness. Vic can copy. I got no problem with that. Of course. Well, now you
Obviously.
Obviously. Well, now you're just not being fun. Now you're just being too serious.
Makes it I can't even see his small shit. It's not the first time he's probably heard that. Oh, his shots fired.
So now instead of Tuna Turner, it's Tiny Turner.
Reginald Cornelius wants to shout out, Operating system software
see, Max
hardware
says, my highlight
floppy
of 20
disk
oh,
hard
wait a
disk
minute.
driver RAM P floppy disk hard disk driver operating system hardware software floppy disk hard disk driver RAM P hardware software operating system kpuk puk boo.
What the hell was that ending?
Holy crap, did you see that? Max said, my highlight of 2020 hot season was Nick gave me a pack of Dunkaroos.
Hell yes. Listen, I hope if nothing else, this stream has really brought Dunkaroos back to the masses. And by masses, I mean the 7 people that watch our show.
Wouldn't that be hilarious? Why was there was a short run of Dunkaroos? Nobody knows.
Yeah,
We know.
It's like only in the regions for the people that watch this show.
Denise, I'm going to try to head to Universal for my birthday. I haven't been to a theme park in almost a year. Well, be sure you invite Mark.
That was for M's birthday.
Ah.
I can take my existing molds, soak them in mineral spirits, and expand them to make bigger magnets. I put the roof on the Geico, hide behind the chainsaw facade today, getting closer. And yes, I'm making a copy of someone else's shit. Who's sniffling? Who has the Rona?
I'm sniffling, but it's because I'm yawning a lot. I promise I don't have the Rona. I actually when I yawn a lot, my eyes water and I get sniffly. Some folks know this.
Coronavirus is now contagious through speakers. It's like cough on the cough all over the microphone.
Kablamo.
You're all infected. You're welcome.
Speaking of, James, I think is the only person that probably watches Big Clive. There's a gentleman on YouTube called Big Clive, and he's a fantastic tech dude.
No, Maximus 6 doesn't like the card.
He went months ago and nope, Maximus doesn't like the card. And he was telling people, like, you know, there's a lot of like UV lamps that tout killing off germs and all that stuff, and they're shit. So now before some of his live streams, he'll take one of the bullshit like ultraviolet lamps and he'll scan the screen with it. So we're all protected, and he's all protected from us. Sorry, I was trying to make it a funny, but it's just cute.
Geico stands for Government Employment Insurance Company. I did know that simply because I had Geico for many years.
I still have Geico. I like Geico.
I did, but they kept raising our rates for no reason, and I'm like, what's going on here? And then we went to Liberty, and our rates are way better.
See, you know what's interesting is I've heard people say that about Geico, and I would say in the past 10 years, maybe mine have gone up a couple of dollars every month. I mean, I'm literally, I've been about the same for literally years. So I don't know. Geico is high risk.
High risk what?
High risk.
High reward.
For high risk people. Because I'm not high risk.
You're paying for a goddamn lizard. Yeah. I'd rather pay for that lizard than that stupid bitch Flo.
Oh my God, progressive commercials get on my nerves so hardcore now. It's become not cute.
Uh-huh. It lost its edge a while ago.
Long time ago. Max got his new clown costume in. So happy how it turned out. You'll have to send us pictures, sir. We would be most interested to see it. Do not be vaping while you take the pictures so that we may see your entire
Reginald
face.
Cornelius wants to shout out, "Don't you sass me, boy!" Puck 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 puck.
And he wants a mini mart and more dolls.
It says
sneeze action
CPU
cough cough
as
sneeze
puck.
sneeze cough cough. Please save me, Chris Gaines and JJJJJJJJJJJ. Shamunji just Cashlolio.
Oh, and anybody hasn't caught up on Cobra Kai, I strongly suggest you do so, because it's amazing.
Yeah, see, Vic's got Geico. I like Geico. I know people have had problems with it, but I've never. I mean, I've been with them for a long time.
Holy crap. That's actually cool. I actually kind of like that for a clown outfit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Are you gonna post it up on the big
Yeah, you want me to post it on the stream, Max?
Max, can we show the masses?
That's cool, man. It's so much different than every other clown.
Please say yes, so I don't have to move my hands and like look at it some other way. I'm too lazy.
All right, I gotta steal some of your images here to save them so I can put them in the.
Cool.
Super cool though,
Dave,
man.
I might be at Universal the same time Lee is there. Fingers crossed. When is Lee supposed to be there? Vic says we will be shooting out everyone's YouTube tomorrow on our live, or shouting out everybody's YouTube. Very nice, thank you.
You damn well better be. Wait, what? I'm sorry, I
Keith
wasn't
has
actually
State Farm.
listening.
That's fine. Vic is the trio of terror, four horsemen of the Taco Bell are going to be shouting at
The
everybody.
four horsemen of Taco Bell.
I don't know. It's getting too long. I feel very upset that we weren't informed. I'm fucking.
I know, like you guys got to pass this information to us before you start saying shit like this. My God, this throws a whole wrench into the thing.
Jake is State Farm. Oh, I checked on State Farm. They were really high. Also, after Hurricane Ivan, State Farm screwed over so many people in this area that I don't think I'd ever have them for anything, but that's just me. Second week of February. Oh, okay. Where's she going, for Mardi Gras? Because you can't have it here. They've moved Mardi Gras here in Pensacola, which is good.
I really like this outfit, man. This is super cool.
Purging Clown. Well, I guess maybe in 20, 30 years we'll see it on the screen when you're done.
Shut up.
Since you didn't get your damn GPU today, apparently.
I know everything's going slow here. My graphics are just not rendering. It's damn.
My graphics. Sorry. Oh my God. Too many Tylenol pills.
Love you. Good night.
Oh, that's it. That is pretty cool.
Right?
Hey, Max, did your fingers come from Gary Fay? Where'd you get the articulated fingers, bro? Did you get them from Gary Fay?
Where'd you get them articulated fingers, bro?
bro?
Yeah, bro. Where'd you get those articulated fingers, bro?
Bruh? They did? So you did get them from Gary Fay? Sweet. Yeah, man. For those of you who have not checked out Gary Fay, I believe it's Gary Fay Productions. He is the man with articulated fingers and stuff. Fantastic stuff. All 3D printed. An amazing man with amazing product. Just his backstory is phenomenal. An extremely humble individual too. So please check him out. Yeah, back before there was a 7-month wait. That he really. I mean, his stuff is, yeah. Those are awesome. The whole costume's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it's really cool, man. I appreciate some actual creativity in the clown form.
Yeah, Devil, those articulated fingers are 3D printed, like stem to stern, from Gary Fay Productions. It's Gary Fay something. I think it was Gary Fay Productions. I've been following him for quite a while. Vic, Gary, he is expensive, but they take a lot of work to put together. And they're extremely durable. And he's got quite a lineup of them. And like I said, he is one of those people that he's extremely humble. So he's humbled by all the word of mouth, and his setup is fantastic. So
hot caulk.
Okay, Gary Fay Creations. Thanks, Max. I knew I was getting the third part wrong. I knew I was. I was too lazy to go and look it up. So Gary Fay Creations, everybody, go check him out. If you need something, get your order in now. If you need it for Halloween.
Costume is Kimsey Whimsy face painting and costume design. Mask is Polaris Breach FX.
Huh. Well, those two I have not heard of before. I will check those out. Vic said he's going to copy them.
Look at all the things you could do, Keith. You just learned a little technology.
Keith, I don't think so, because Gary Fay has only been doing this for a short amount of time. I don't think he would have been around for Pan's Labyrinth. Well, there are just dogs barking all over the damn place in front of my house.
Where the hell is Elmo?
Now, I will say that Adam Savage showed off Gary Fay's articulated fingers. He was just in complete awe of him. He's getting really popular really quick, so I highly recommend him.
Oh yeah, as soon as you get shouted out by Adam Savage, you're pretty much even if it's not even haunt related, it's just gonna be like the cosplay world is gonna.
Well, he also did a set for oh my god, I don't particularly care for this singer. What's her name? Jesus. Are you serious?
Max said Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga, yeah. And that actually put him another notch up. I don't care if you're Lady Gaga. I call her Lady Gagger, but that's all right.
Reginald wants a Shaka Zulu spear and shield. I bet you Keith could do one. See? Told you, he already said.
Well, Vic, send Savage something. Send him something or another, or get a hold of him, or copy something from him, and then tell him.
Yeah, just copy his stuff, and then he can be like, "Hey, this guy copied me." Any press is good press, right?
You say he did a damn good job, though.
If you do it better than Adam Savage, though, you're going really far in life. Hi, Calliope.
I'll wait to say hello.
Thank you. Yeah, please do. Otherwise, we have to go through a whole thing.
Send him a clown facade. Wait a minute.
What's wrong with Kimsey Whimsy other than the name? Keith said, "Oh hell no." Is there an issue or is it just the name? Because personally, my issue is the name.
Reginald Keith wants to know if you want a rigid foam or resin tooth. Hey, Calliope, there it is.
What's wrong with hot caulk? I don't think anything, personally.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It's caulk.
Wait a minute.
CALK. Fucking calm yourself down.
I'm sitting here like, I'm like literally like, I went to go touch my mouse and all I heard was hot cock. And I'm like, what the hell did I just passed out for 20 minutes and did Gabby come in and I didn't know it, or oh my God. My eyes, my innocent mind. It's funny because whenever somebody says caulk or I go back to Squidbillies. And
that show is so underrated.
It was totally right, but there was this thing, and Early said the feather of a caulk. I'm like, you had to be there.
I miss those late night Adult Swim shows.
Yeah, it's sad that Unknown Henson went a little wildly. I watched him because he has a band.
Yep.
I watched him live here in Pensacola at Vinyl Music Hall 3 times because it was so good. Holy shit. It was such a good show. Jesus. So I'm glad that I got to see him multiple times before he went a little bit on the wild side with his mouth.
I loved Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yeah. Drawn Together? No, but I heard of it.
I've seen like maybe 2 or 3 episodes. I never got into it.
Fruit don't talk. Fruit just listens. Yes. I would love to just film people's reaction to me just walking up to them as African bush demon named as Laman. Oh my god.
Hot caulk. I always try to put the caulk in the holes. Got to fill up the crack. That's good.
Yeah,
It's good shit.
Squidbillies was awesome. They had one season that was a little bit just weird, but Squidbillies is just, it was a lot of fun. It really was.
He's getting eaten by aphids. The best thing, man, I love the episode with the Mothman and Aqua Teen. That episode kills me. You gotta make sure the caulk doesn't get soft when it gets wet in the shower tiles. Well, all right, this is enough for tonight, I think. Could officially end this. Oh, the Foreigner belt. Oh God, that was good.
Now let's go 13 more minutes. Then it'll give us a full hour. It'll be all right. Metal. Oh God, I can't pronounce it. I got too many Tylenol in me.
I don't need no instructions on how to rock. Cold as ice.
Maximus is enjoying the stream. Yay! Yeah, Adult Swim definitely had some. Venture Brothers, brilliant.
Remember that conversation we had about Dr. Roxo?
Yes. Yep. Oh my God. That's going back to the beginning of when we were streaming.
Yep.
Lord have mercy. Memories, 2021 memories.
Robot Chicken was good too. I like Seth Green's humor because it's nerdy.
Science behind the scare would like you to create some art.
Science, you keep doing this to me, man. I gotta refund it. I don't have the capability, but I do have the capabilities to refund.
Right after that was a rude card. And of course, you can't mention anything without Rick and Morty, which is just an absolutely brilliant show. It is extremely well written. Super well written.
Give card back.
You know, if you figure it took months to actually fulfill a 4-hour stream, it's going to take months to get a drawing thingamajiggy.
Oh no, sorry guys. I totally missed everybody's comments on Facebook. I'm sorry. I'm not with it tonight. You gotta cut me some slack here.
Eventually you have to get the combo thing going on.
I know, dude. I'm gonna try and work on that sometime this week.
No pressure, but
it's mostly the fucking
Science
afraid of
behind
getting it
this care
locked
wants
out.
you to play any you have available
mean?
now or any other horror game.
I don't have anything available right now.
Wait, what? Play any what available? What
Any
for the what
available
now?
game or any horror game.
We're not. What? We only have a few minutes. We can't play no games.
I don't know if he was here for the fact that we said it was going to be a short stream. I'll give that one back to you
Oh,
because I don't want to
a short
waste your
stream,
cards.
Nick. I'm sorry, Nick. It's gonna be. We'll. I know you're sitting here like Jesus Christ. What's the point? But
Why
it's
we
gotta
do
be a short-
this?
Yeah, it's a short stream tonight. Sorry about that.
It's my fault.
No. This is.
Tremble, mortals,
I mean,
and despair.
we did a
Doom has
fantastic
come
4-hour
to this
one. There you go,
world.
Flame of Doom.
I can do Flame of Doom, I think.
We'll do some Flame of Doom. We can do Flame of Doom from
Does
there.
Flame of Doom have audio now or no? Flame of Doom's not audio.
I have to redo the Flame of Doom, maybe. Yeah, it's today's been a wild day for both of us. So
Oh, remember when James paid attention? Boo! Sorry, I gotta look at both chats.
we'll fix that. I can look at both chats. I'm just too lazy to look at both.
Primo
chats.
said you need to stop drinking and pay attention in here.
I know, right? God.
Jeez.
In other news, I need a pedicure.
Kyle said I
Ram.
once bought a $5 Lady Gaga CD. The $5 bill was crying all the way to the checkout. My wallet punched me in the throat and called me a traitor. What the hell?
Celebrity Deathmatch was good. Oh, now everybody's talking about their stimulated checks. All right. Well, now we know who's all been stimulated.
Yeah, we got stimulated. Went super far. We bought a pizza.
Oh my God. Oh, Reginald says, you know what you need is a bonfire of doom. That might be happening fairly shortly because
All that wood.
I think, yeah, I got a butt ton of hickory wood being cut and moved in my backyard by me and my neighbor. so much hickory wood, as a matter of fact, we may have a entire city block of doom.
Hey, what's up, Jed?
Hey, Jed.
Science
my
behind the
stimulus
scare
comes
wants
tomorrow.
chat to guess what they'd like to get for Christmas. Show of hands in chat. Who thinks Flame of Doom is better with audio?
Who thinks Flame of Doom is better with audio? Yeah, but it's such rambling nonsense. Oh, I could have got a pizzazz. That was the Streamloots card that got played.
Oh. 2 mediums for $14.99.
Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. Hey, but how about Mitch McConnell, huh? Most disliked person in America at the moment.
By everybody. It's not even a political statement. It's like,
Nope.
literally
It's just a straight up
everybody.
fact.
Yeah, there's aliens on the moon who don't like him and they barely know him. What did we get paid for our checks?
13 and a
Reginald
half dollars.
Cornelius wants to remind you to go show
Okay.
science behind the scare some love.
Vic says he hasn't gotten any stoolated checks yet.
I don't want
We'll
any
go
of
with
those
that.
either.
Max has not yet been stimulated. I have mine not been stimulated either.
I bought $600 worth of hot caulk.
Because there were no GPUs to be found.
Listen, those fucking GPUs, man.
Can I solicit some stimulation? Max, that's up to you, buddy. You're the one with the articulated fingers now, so I mean.
Here's the thing. I talked to you about this. So the place I went, right? It's Micro Center. It's a massive PC parts shop. You can buy completed PCs. You can buy just anything in the world there. They had 3 aisles of GPUs. There was 1 GPU in the case. 1. And it was a 1660 for almost $300. A 1660. I went there for a 3080. They had a 1660. And that was after waiting in the giant COVID line that I was super uncomfortable with in the store after the giant COVID line outside of the store. Oh, I didn't even tell you this, though. This was rather hilarious. This one guy was walking up to the store because we didn't actually wait in the line outside. We just, because we pulled in a few minutes before they opened. So we waited for the line to like literally just walk in. And a guy was walking up with a 3080 that he was returning. I think he completely ripped some dude off because would you straight up buy a GPU or anything for $800 right off a person that was walking into the store at the same time he knew everybody was going to be there trying to get one that they didn't have? That to me was super suspicious.
That's called sketchy.
Yeah. Like, you don't even know what. I was like, nah. I honestly though, if I had the cash on me, because I don't carry a lot of cash, simply because of where I was in Baltimore. So I'm like, nah. I probably would have tried it though.
By the way, Keith wanted to know, can you buy Frogger there? That's why I was kind of.
They did have a section for like old school arcade games and parts and shit, so that was pretty cool.
Oh.
What about the CUPs? I don't know if they had any cups. They had CPUs though.
Hold on now. Science has got. Here, I'll read this. Science fact number whatnot. Lonesome Ghost is a Disney animated cartoon released 3 days after Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, 1937. The short features Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and Goofy as members of the Ajax Ghost Exterminators. I actually remember that.
I remember that too, actually.
Yeah. Danny just watched Lonesome Ghost on Disney Plus.
What the fuck did I even have a kid for?
Reginald says it was in Baltimore, then it was definitely a crackhead or a drug guy.
Dude, I'm telling you. Some of that stuff. I mean, it was in like a nicer area. I mean, simply because they're not going to put micro centers like in super sketchy areas, but it's still Baltimore, so even the nice areas could get super sketchy.
We have here in Pensacola a place called Tech Advanced, and it's a shit show. I would never go there.
Dude, I even, like, in my own desperation, we stopped at a Best Buy on the way in, just on the way home, just to see what they had. They had not a single GPU in stock either.
Do they? Wait a minute. Does Best Buy sell that kind of stuff?
I believe they have a few. I mean, I don't think they carry a lot, but they generally have a few, like, of the higher end ones.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Huh.
And Lay's like, nope, we can't get anything. I was like, yeah, I know. So,
have you all seen Sound and Fury on Netflix? If not, you should. I have not. I will check it out, though, Zach. And yes, Keith, we know you've never heard of a place called Micro Center. we gathered that. So next Sunday, you're going to have, it's going to be the 5 mariachi band of the wandering copycats or some shit. I don't even know. I'm just so thrown back by I don't know what's going on with the trio and
Frackin' Nerd Herd sucks.
I'm playing with y'all. I really didn't know that Best Buy. It seemed like forever ago. I remember Best Buy selling, odds and ends. I don't think you could buy like A to Z as far as building your own computer, but
oh yeah, they even had a few. They had a few towers in stock too. I was like, wow, that's interesting.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you could buy a shit ton of towers anywhere, but yeah, they had. I mean, they weren't super high end ones though. I was expecting Best Buy to probably have like a 2080 or a 2060 for like $1,000 because it's Best Buy. But yeah, they didn't have anything.
Wow. Well, Best Buy is just there. It's a shit show. Danny says, hey, I watched Pride and Prejudice, the 1990s BBC version, the other night. the best version of my favorite Jane Austen story, since we're all talking about random crap. Keith was like, how much is a high-end tower?
Well, if you're talking about when I refer to it as a tower, I mean simply the case. There's no internals whatsoever. This is just strictly the case. They're a couple $100 for decent ones, tempered glass and decent fans. Now if you're talking internals, like a full built PC, then yeah, you can go anywhere from a couple thousand to 70,000.
See, back in my day, towers were made of pure metal. If you dropped them on your toe, you hurt yourself. MD, you were yawning so loudly. Also, has anyone checked on the effing skeletons in Second Life? Yep, sorry, I don't mean to be yawning so much, but this is Sunday and I don't care.
Yeah, I'm not saying just for the case itself. I'm referring my original statement was you can buy a case, just the computer case, the tower itself, no internals, nothing in it, just the metal case with some glass on it and maybe a couple fans. Now,
Danny, yes, they're still banging. And Keith, he did not say $70,000 for a tower.
yeah, not just for the tower, but I'm saying for a fully built, fully kitted PC, you can get up to 70,000 easily.
Oh yeah, well, yes.
Alienware sucks now. Alienware went out the window a few years ago. Once Dell gets involved, yeah. I mean, Dell was okay in the 90s. Yeah, 70K for I mean, you can go even higher than 70K, honestly. Once you start getting into like a lot of the high-end film editing software and everything, yeah, you need some insane components. Max is just singing what you call it? I can't think, man.
What happened?
Max has just been singing in chat.
That's cool. Midnight Train? Hell yeah.
Don't anyone ever pay $4,000 for a gaming laptop by Alienware, ever. Don't do it. Yeah, you can get an editing computer for a couple $100. It's all on what you want to do and how fast you want to do it.
Just a city boy.
The one I'm currently in the process of building is going to be, I don't know, a few thousand. And that's going to have the top, it's going to have a top of the line GPU as soon as I can get it. It's just going to
He's going to find the loudest keyboard too. When he gets it built.
I already have that. I mean, we're already there.
It's good. Oh Lord. Max is just going to town.
Is it going to have Windows 10? Yeah, it's going to have Windows 10.
He's going to throw on Linux on a multi-$1,000 desktop.
Give me all your command code.
I know, right?
Science behind the scare wants
are we gonna
chat
do
to guess
Croaky
what
when
they'd
we
like to
have
get
our
for
HHS?
Christmas.
Maybe.
Son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes, so if you don't mind my saying, I can see you're out of aces for a taste of your whiskey.
Please stay on for like 10 to 15 more minutes.
That wasn't me yawning, by the way. That was that's completely up to James.
Cornelius wants to shout out.
I'll give you
a
10
singer in a
minutes.
smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume for a smile
10
they
minutes,
can share the night.
20
It goes
Bitcoin.
on and on.
Not a
and
second
on,
longer.
And on.
All right, Danny, we'll do 10 more minutes just for you. But if I keep yawning, it's your fault. Is that Kenny Rogers? What?
Oh yeah. So you want to talk about some extreme frustrations? I was working on one of my friends, his girlfriend's laptop took a dump, and it's a boot control error, and it's the worst thing I've ever dealt with in my life.
Reginald Cornelius wants to shout out, strangers,
Control.
waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching
now
in the
just
night
everybody's
street
just
lights.
singing, so.
People live in just to
Just
find
10 more
emotion
minutes of
hiding
singing.
somewhere in the night.
Yeah.
It's okay. But yes, boot control error, trying to get into the boot control module is a bitch when it doesn't want you to.
Danny, no. I totally want to hear you singing on Snapchat, but I don't think we can go for 20 minutes because the Tylenol that I took like an hour ago is now starting to make me think that the flame of doom is, I need to blow it out or something. So apparently I'm getting delusional.
The flame of doom needs to go off. It's over its time limit.
Now let's see. Nick is singing Kenny Rogers tunes. That's awesome.
Alrighty then. I knew it was Kenny Rogers. I couldn't tell you a Kenny Rogers song other than that one he's singing.
God, speaking of Kenny Rogers, people still don't believe me that we used to have a Kenny Rogers roaster here in this town.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
We had one here.
Reginald Cornelius wants
I'm like,
to shout
I showed
out,
them the
help
building
me sing
that's
it, Mama say,
turned into a shoe
Mama
store. And they're
sa,
like, that wasn't a Kenny Rogers. I'm like, yes, it was.
Say,
It was a Kenny
Mama
Rogers
sa,
damn roaster.
Mama kusa, Mama
I went there like
say,
twice. I wasn't
Mama
impressed.
sa, Mama kusa, Mama say, Mama sa, Mama kusa, Mama say, Mama sa, Mama kusa.
Okay. We had you guys probably don't know this, but it's like a northern thing, I believe, because I never saw one in the South, but they had Roy Rogers. That place was awesome. It was like a little...
I've heard of them. We never had one here.
Yeah, it was just like a fast food joint. They have a lot of them in gas stations and stuff. Lacey Chabert. What is happening in chat right now? What the?
All right, have you been checking on Facebook? Is anybody in there requesting?
Probably piss off at me again. I don't know.
Lacey Shebart is gorgeous. Okay, I don't know.
Chabert.
Okay,
Kyle said Reginald is awesome. LOL. James Primo said if I got the stimulation check worth $600, he'd buy $600 of lotto to win the lottery. Are we just I don't know what the hell he's doing, but we're in like 17 different songs.
Some of these were not even 90s; they were like 70s and 80s.
I used to go to a Roy Rogers on the way to Sacramento that we would stop at. Actually had Trigger as the sign. Nice. I don't know why Primo doesn't come over to YouTube.
Anyone else smell burnt toast? No.
Yeah, great. Primo choosing. Yep, Primo did a lot of. He said he lost everybody's addresses. So, sorry, you gotta send him more addresses.
Oh my God, there's the thing.
It's time. Sorry.
We got apparently 5 more minutes or something.
The music speaks. 10:15 is our time limit.
Oh. Okay. Pussycat Doll. Now we're just naming random bands.
Abracadabra. What? Abracadabra, I want to reach out and grab you. Some people call me Maurice.
Abracadabra. Yeah, I know that song, Danny. Nobody wants me to sing the rest of it, but that's an old song.
We're not going to get into the whole ABBA conversation again, are we?
No, this isn't ABBA. This is actually a song. But no, I'm not. No. It's kind of like Jesus, now I can't remember what the hell I was getting ready to say. No. Okay, that's it.
It would be nice if there wasn't a damn pandemic going on. I can go get a freaking tattoo.
I could go get a Taco Bell. I haven't had a Taco Bell, everybody, in almost a year. Oh my God, ELO is like the most awesome band. Brandon Ruth, Walk Like an Egyptian. I never cared for that song. I know it was real popular, but some people call me Maurice. Well, now they're
Then
just
you gotta
spouting out
make that-
random lines.
You got to make that noise where it goes wah, wah, wah.
Yeah. Steve Miller Band, because I speak of the Pompatus of Leva. Okay. I think I just summoned Satan.
The next one's going to be a half sleeve of a gigantic dead oak tree with a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns in it and around it.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yep.
I like tattoos on other people, but not on me, so I don't have any tattoos.
Well, I have big ass arms, so I got a lot of canvas to be playing with.
I have a moons ago. I had a friend who's a chef. He was going to get the USDA stamp tattooed on his ass.
Yeah, was it prime beef? Was it?
I don't know. I guess it's just because he thought it was funny him being a chef, and he said that's basically where it would go on anything else. So might as well get it. But he never did it.
Well, like the focal point is going to be the big ass like oak tree and all the jack-o'-lanterns, and I'm probably just going to fill it in with bats and other shit.
Bats and other shit. Another creepy, spooky, Halloween type things.
Perhaps a moon.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Like on the back side of my forearm, right by where my elbow is.
There's just so many musical lines going on. I'm reading them, but I don't want to read them out loud. Because oh, that's cool. I'm going to get some Norwegian rosemaling with a poem for M on my forearm. That's cool. Yeah, tattoos are super awesomely cool, but I just know on me, I could not figure out anything to put anywhere on me, and I just don't think it would look good on me.
I have one arm that's dedicated to like the horror and Halloween, and my other arm is dedicated to my nerddom.
See, that's cool. I mean, I've seen some brilliant tattoos, and pre-pandemic when you'd stand ass to crotch with people in lines and stuff, I'd be fascinated if somebody's like, "Oh, a tattoo! Look at that!" It's like, "Ooh," but on me, I can't imagine.
You don't really notice, It's like it just doesn't. It's fun to look at. I like looking at my tattoos when I'm just sitting places and I'm bored. Really appreciate the art that goes into it. Like finding a good tattoo artist, man, is just when you find a good one, it's like you don't want to let them go ever.
I will say in this town, because it's a huge military town, we have quite a few tattoo parlors, and quite a few of them have amazing reputations. And I've seen a lot of their work, and you're like, holy shit. I mean, it's just brilliant stuff. So.
All right, you can read
God.
Science as Fact. I don't have the energy.
All right, random fact number 527. Hedy Lamarr might be known by many as actress who's once called the most beautiful woman in the world. However, it's her contribution to science that has had the biggest impact on society. Although her primary career was in Hollywood, Lamarr embraced her love of science. Following several failed experiments, Hedy and her friend George Antheil worked on a secret communication system which she intended for the U.S. Navy to use during World War II. Wow, that's actually pretty cool.
Hedy Lamarr was not in Poltergeist 2.
Was not in Poltergeist 2. Max says, I would need my tattoos to be put on me similar to how IR Baboon wrote his name on his shirt. And it says I need about $1,200, I think, before it's all done. That's cool. Hey Lamar was not Poltergeist. Yes, I'm going to start a GoFundMe or maybe a Chico Stick stream. You keep saying you're going to do a Chico Stick stream, and I ain't going to see no Stick Stick stream yet.
All right, it's 10:15. Shut her down.
Oh my God! All right, Danny's been given her wish of 15 extra minutes. My back is now not allowing me to get out of this chair, so
The stream goes on indefinitely.
The stream will be shut down so that I may roll out of this chair in absolute pain and y'all can't hear it. What is Nightbot? Nightbot's been around forever, Keith. My God.
I'm on OnlyFans now. My name is Flavortown.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. All right. So on that creepy note from Nick.
I'm totally done.
I don't even, my eyes are burning for some reason now. But as usual, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. See, there you go. Flip phones cannot get on OnlyFans, so we're good. But anyway, as usual, folks, thank you so much for being here on Sunday. We'll see you again on Wednesday. It went by very fast because y'all keep the conversation rolling. Dirk Diggler. So brilliant as always. We will see you again Wednesday, as usual, folks. Welcome to 2021. Continue to stay safe. Please let everybody you know to stay safe. Keep your masks on. Stay warm, and I'll send it to James.
There's 10 people watching right now, and I see 7 likes on the stream. Hit the damn like button, or hit the unlike button, or whatever the fuck button you need to hit. Just give us something, and then everybody go to bed. Good night. That's all I got.
I'm going to say meow, meow. All right, night, everybody. Thanks so much. Stay warm, stay safe. We'll see you Wednesday. Take care. Ciao.